Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bay and this is Budget with Bay. So hello everyone, hello, happy June y'all, happy June. We like on the last week of June, the little last stretch, so I'm trying to get me a little cash stuffing in right before I do my beginning of the month cash stuffing, because I do need to go get some groceries because our refrigerator is like completely empty and I refuse to have to swipe my credit card. So we're gonna do some cash stuffing. But yes y'all, I hope you guys are having a wonderful June. Okay, taking my money out my little bank baggie, but I am hoping that you guys are having a wonderful June. I'm actually having a rough day, and y'all know I like to record in real time, but I'm actually having like a little bit of a rough day today because I just don't like when people abuse their power, but also like take your kindness for weakness or whatever. Like basically you guys, I'm a very hard worker. I go the extra mile. I do all the things that I'm supposed to do, and I also go out of my way to help other people. The thing with the post office currently is they're so short staffed with people. I'm a PSC. They can send me where they want to send me. They can change my hours to help the establishment, help the flow of things. They can change my schedule, so on and so forth. On Friday, it was something with the scheduling where all of the post offices like in our district had tons of window clerks, which are the people that work at the window clerks, on leave. Like 5 window clerks are on leave, so they had to send people from our post office outwards, which left all the work basically falls on the PSC. Because I really don't know how to explain it though, basically y'all. But Friday we call them bigs. When there are big packages that come in, like big stuff from Amazon, like people be ordering homes, tires, car parts, like they be ordering some of the heaviest stuff. And if you guys have been hanging with me for the longest, you guys know about my breast reduction and my breast injury and just all of that stuff. So I basically asked my supervisor, I'm like, I need a little help lifting this stuff. Like, y'all are running me low. We're already short people. I've been like on this feeding machine. Like, I'm getting to it. I am hard working. And I'm like, I really need some help. Like, I am being worn out. And I was just like, my breast. And she made like a comment like, you know what? We're going to talk about your breast. First, okay, you know what? One, I didn't have to mention anything about it being my breast because it's a VA disability. That's first and foremost. I didn't have to, but I've been trying to get the benefit of the doubt, because baby, if I need to go to my doctor and get a restriction form, I can get a restriction form. I'm actually gonna go and get one tomorrow. Okay I'm gonna go and get one tomorrow. But it was the simple fact that my request for help was ignored, and the help that they did call in, they called in another PSC, and he falls under me. Like, when you think about seniority, he falls under me. So if somebody else needs help, y'all are technically supposed to send him out before y'all send me out. They had him come in and they set him down at this place where you basically put mail in a box. Not like P.O. boxes, but you put mail in a box so the carriers can come and pick up mail that may have been out of sort or whatever like that. But he came in and he got to sit down and then put mail in a box while sitting under a fan, while I am over here dying and been at work since 3 a.m. It's already like 10 a.m. Been at work since 3 a.m. and there's still so much that needs to be done. And I'm just like, if anything, you could have swapped us out. He coming in fresh off sleep and rest and stuff like that. Also him being a man. Okay, I'm all with the equality, y'all, but sometimes, bro, I'm not 90, 100, 120 pound boxes. Come on now. But nevertheless, let me go ahead and just start counting this money and then still giving y'all a recap of the story. So all that happened Friday, and I just felt like, damn, I would work hard for y'all, but to not get me the help that I asked for, it sucks. And one of the other like higher rankings who when he come in, I'm talking about it flows so smoothly. Like, oh, that's my type of person. It just gives it, you can tell when somebody was definitely in the military. Like, this operation runs smoothly. Now when we get hurt, it just be like, it be just fire, chaos and fire, just chaos and fire. Like, there is no plan, there is no coordination. There's just, you will tell me to do something and I need to do that, but you won't let me finish that because you called me over here to do this, and then you're trying to figure out why that didn't get. It's just like, you poor planning. Okay, for the hundreds, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Just poor planning overall, you guys. And it just bothers me. It bothers me. Like, I'm a routine person. I'm a neat person. I love when stuff is in order. I love when I come into work, I know exactly what it is that I'm going to do so I can get in and I can get out. But when she's in charge, at this point, it's a coin toss. It is a coin toss. It is a coin toss. For our 50s, we have 51, 52, 50, 300. It reminds me, if anyone has ever been in the military, it reminds me of when you get a new commander or a new first sergeant, and y'all boat was running smoothly, and the new commander or first sergeant try to come in and switch stuff up. Like, what are you doing? No, you should fall in line to what we're doing, because what we're doing works. Like, you coming in, you changing stuff. This is why now you be under investigation. People don't like you. Soldiers don't want to do no work. I'm a firm believer that people do not quit jobs because the jobs are hard. People quit jobs because of management. So for my 20s, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, plus 260. Okay, and then I'm also, I am one of them people that I feel like you cannot tell me to do my job if you never did my job. I just found out that she came in as a supervisor or whatever, never has worked as a postal employee. And you guys, I work 6 days a week. Because I'm a PSC, y'all have the right to work me up to 6 days a week. Y'all have the right to work me up to 12-hour shifts. I actually became a regular, like a regular employee with benefits, with 2 days off. I actually became a regular 10 days after I started, you guys. It usually take PSCs up to 2 years to become a regular. Y'all are so short staffed that I became a regular 10 days after I started. But because me becoming regular is contingent on me going to window school, which is window training, when you go into the post office and someone's at the window to help you, stamps and all that stuff, I have to pass window training, which I have July 8th, in order for me to get my regular status. And then I'll get tons of back pay for all the holidays I work, tons of overtime for the 6 days a week I worked. I will get reimbursed all the sick leave that I didn't get and just all of that stuff. Like, you know, so there is great things happening once I pass window school, but it's like I am hoping to make it there. Like, y'all are making me not want to make it there. And I literally see why people quit. So for the 10s, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 290. Like, I honestly see why people quit. I honestly see why you guys are so short-staffed PSCs. Let me tell you, they hired 2 new PSCs. Let me tell you why. One girl, her second day, she went on lunch, never came back, y'all. Never came back. We ain't seen that girl, heard from that girl, nothing. She never came back. One dude worked a full day, and he was fresh out of the military, worked a full day and was like, today's my first day and it's gonna be my last day, because I like structure and schedule, and this is not giving this, and I'm not about to let nobody stress me out. I hate not knowing my schedule. I hate the fact that you can tell me to come in 2 a.m. today, but tomorrow you want me to come at 1 p.m. And that was also a problem when it came to me and it came to my baby and his schedule. I had my supervisor tell me that the post office does not have to, the post office does not revolve around your schedule. Your schedule needs to revolve around our schedule. If it's one thing that I don't play with, don't be dismissive when it comes to my baby or anything with my baby. Y'all know I'm knocking heads between washers and dryers when it comes to sunshine. For our 5s, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. And these are some of the most rinky-dink, rinky-dink 5s I've had it in a long time. And then for our 1s, we have, look at these 5s and 1s are just horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. But yes, let's see, plus 25, period. We are cash stuffing today, $1,460. Can you see that? Bam, bam, bam. That's what we're cash stuffing today. But yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna, like, you know, if I tell y'all something with my son or something like that and you tell me I need to conform to y'all schedule, at the end of the day, y'all need me more than I need y'all. Like, I bet on that. God has placed me in a position where I do not have to work, and I'm working because I want to, and it brings me happiness. It brings me joy to just get back into the real world and get back into just talking to people daily and not being depressed and keeping myself in my home. So y'all, just all of that, right? Please tell me why on Saturday, you know, I usually work 8 hours. On Saturday, so many people like called off, they want people in. She just don't know how to run a tight ship. It just be pure chaos. I came in at 3 o'clock and I was gonna be off at 11:30. I took my lunch at 10:45, knowing that I was coming back from my lunch at 11:15. The postmaster, who was like over our posts, over the supervisors, like I would just say like she's basically like the manager, but she's the postmaster, and she was like, yeah, when you get back from your lunch, I need you to do this, this, and that. And I said, I can't do that because PO box isn't done. I haven't finished doing the mail for the PO box. She said, oh, how much more do you have? It's Saturday, you guys. I said, I'm still working on the PO box from Friday. Whoever was, she didn't assign a one to do Friday's mail. It's still sitting over there. And it was like, oh, we're gonna need you to stay. Y'all, please tell me why I worked 12 hours on Saturday. I worked 12 hours on Saturday. Then Sunday, Amazon Sundays. Amazon pay to have their packages. Amazon and UPS pay to have their packages delivered on Sundays. So that's why I work Sundays. I have to work all Sundays. And doing that, I worked 4 hours at my post office, and then they sent me to another post office to help and assist out. Being a hard worker sometimes can really be the downfall of you mentally and physically. People knowing that you do your job and you do it well, they want to stretch you thin. They think you're an octopus. People want to pull you over here and pull you over there, and it just gets tiring. But today's Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday. Today is originally my off day. I let my supervisor know, I'm like, hey, I have a VA appointment. I want to use Wounded Warrior leave. Veterans they give us 108 hours a year Wounded Warrior leave, specifically for our VA appointments. Like, there's a paper that your doctor has to fill out or whatever, but that is paid time. That's a paid 108 hours. So I let her know, like, hey, I have a VA appointment Wednesday in Nashville, so I'm definitely not going to be here the whole day, so I want to put in my Wounded Warrior leave. She looked at me and was like, you know what? Instead of you being off Tuesday, I'll just let you be off Wednesday. And so you'll just come in on Tuesday. And they make you feel like you can't talk back. They make you feel like if you say anything, you're just gonna get written up. Because best believe, y'all, I'm still within my first 90 days. Literally, I only have about 30 more days left before I'm not in my 90 days anymore, or before I pass window school and become converted over to my regular spot. But I was just like, that's just so much of a slap in the face. Like, that's really trying to use someone. Like, you dead ass don't want to give me 2 days off, let alone 2 days off in a row, to the point that you moved my off day from Tuesday to Wednesday. Y'all, I set my alarm this morning to get up. I was going to get up. I was going to go to work. My body told me no. My body told me no. It said no. So we don't have anything in groceries. We don't have anything in household. We don't have anything in shopping, sunshine, eating out. We do have some in beauty. We have $20 left over in beauty. So I'm definitely going to do something with that. I have nothing in gas, buffer, nothing in my back to the banks at all either. So I want to go ahead and get started and cash stuff my wallet first and foremost. Like, let's just cash stuff this and get this out the way. And today we'll be cash stuffing some sinking funds. I have not cash stuffed sinking funds on camera maybe since I've moved here. I'm not too sure, but I'm so excited to cash stuff those, because those are like individual little, like individual saving things for me to do for myself, for Sunshine, for us collective as a family. So I just can't wait to cashed up those. Okay, so today groceries will only be getting $150, which is usually less than what I do on a normal basis, but that's only because the first is coming up and I'm gonna end up re-upping on my cash wallet, and then I will be starting all of like my cooking, meal prepping and stuff, which it's making me so nervous, you guys. It's making me so nervous to do it because I'm like, what if I don't succeed? Like, I have so many followers here on YouTube, and sometimes like the followers just don't match up with the analytics and stuff like that. And the last thing I would want to do is miss out on engagement because I started to do something that I was interested in doing rather than trying to create another channel, manage another channel. Nobody got time for that. But yes, groceries will be getting $150. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and then we have 120, 130, 135, 140, and then 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, $150 for groceries. But yeah, you guys, I called off this morning. My body said no. I text her and I let her know. I'm like, hey, I physically can't get up. And then she didn't even respond to me, y'all. She didn't even respond to me yet. Y'all love to send them texts. Oh, make sure you come in at 3. I need you for this. I need you for that. But when I tell you that I physically cannot, my body won't let me. It won't let me. And I actually went to work today after I picked up the baby from daycare. I went to resign. And guess who was in, y'all? Guess who was off of vacation? My main man's, the one that runs a tight ship. He was in, and he's like second to the postmaster. And so I told him, I was like, I'm thinking about like just gonna be my last day or whatever. He's like, yeah, Kelly, come talk to me in the office. Come talk to me in the office. What is going on? But before I went into the office, my supervisor was by him, was like, hey, Kelly, how are you? I said, I'm not doing good, girl. Like, not like, you just, please just get out of my face. Like, you just be sure. Like, that unscheduled leave you had today, the postmaster said something and she said something to him. So he will talk to you about it. Y'all stop making me feel bad because, and technically I didn't call off because on the schedule, Tuesday is my off day. I put in for leave on Wednesday. There was no call outs, basically none. So for household would only be getting $50. I really don't need much for the house. I just need toilet paper and paper towels right now. Toilet paper, paper towels, and I might get like some paper plates. But we are doing $50. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and $50 for household. But I went in and I talked to him and I was explaining to him what happened. He was like, yeah, I heard about the scheduling, this, that, and the third. I also told him, I said, yeah, I worked 12 hours on Saturday. I said, you know what? I asked for help. And she basically dismissed me saying like, we're going to have to talk about, like saying that we're going to have to talk about your breasts and stuff like that. The way that the tone of it was, you're talking about it like it's a problem. If I've been lifting over 100 pounds of hundreds of packages hourly for the past 10 hours, you can give me a little bit of help. You can do something. As a supervisor, sometimes you got to get in the trenches. As an NCO, we be getting in the trenches with our soldiers. We let them know that they're not alone in this, okay? Even though the military is something that you just can't quit. You could go AWOL and end up in jail, but still, nonetheless, you can't just quit that. Other jobs, you can just essentially quit. Shopping will also be getting $50. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So I'm in there, I'm talking to him, and I let him know that I asked for help.
Unknown caller.
Uh-oh. Sorry, that was the VA calling to remind me of my appointment. Like I said, shopping was getting $50. But I let him know, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I asked for help and I didn't get help. He was like, at that point, you do not have to do anything. If you are needing help with something, you're not have to do anything, because guess what? If you get injured and they come and ask you how you got injured, then they say, did you ask your supervisor for help? And she said yes or no or whatever, and then I still did it anyway. Somehow it'll fall back on me for doing something I know that I couldn't do. Not that I wouldn't do, something that I couldn't do. Sunshine, of course, Sunshine gets his normal $40. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40 for Sunshine. And he was like, you didn't get any help? No. And then when she also said, Kelly has a Wounded Warrior appointment on Wednesday. So instead of her being off on Tuesday, I changed her off day to Wednesday so she wouldn't have to use her Wounded Warrior time. That doesn't benefit me in no way. Why? Because you get paid. Wounded Warrior is paid time. I can still get paid time. I already work 6 days a week. That's definitely over 40 hours. Like, I'm not missing no time. And he said, but you can't do that. You can't dictate when she can and cannot use her Wounded Warrior leave. If she said she wanted to use it, then you have to put it in. And I'm sitting up here like, she must not know that. Like, she's not prior military. She don't know none of that. Said she can't give me no. I'm just venting to y'all right now, and I hope that y'all are enjoying this video. But y'all, I'm telling you, people be really insane and crazy. Eating out is going to get $60 today, so we're gonna do 20 or 40, 60 for eating out. But like, people are absolutely insane. And I'm a firm believer in, don't work at a place that, if you wake up and you're angry that you have to go to that place, please resign. This is not a job for me. This is a career. I actually love to do this. When stuff starts to become a job, then you start to use more energy and more muscles, spewing out hatred and just for that job, like not wanting to come in, not wanting to do your best, all that stuff. Because why? That negative energy also attracts negative energy. Now you look like that disgruntled employee, that bitter, miserable employee or something like that, you know. And I'm like, I actually come in and I like it. I like to do it. I have fun. Beauty is getting $100. And then gas will be getting $80 this time. Gas usually gets $60, but I kind of been doing like some driving, and I was just like, I might need to up it up a little bit on gas, because I know I'm going to be doing a lot more driving like this week, because I do have my job training in Nashville July 8th. I do know I need to get my hair done. I need to make sure that I have, like, Sunshine has everything he needs, because some days I may drive home, some days I may end up staying in a hotel. I've never really done the drive to Nashville like that, and to do it, have to get up so early and be in rush traffic with everyone else, sometimes it just may drain me like wholeheartedly. But yes, for gas has gotten 60, beauty got 100, eating out got 60, Sunshine got his 40, shopping got its 50, household got its 50, and groceries got 150. So that is all we currently have for our cash wallet. And let me go ahead and move that off to the side, and we get to cash stuff this baby. I have not seen her in so long. When I moved here, I did go through here and take out money that I needed for my expenses for moving. I went in here and took out money for Disneyland. You guys know that I'm taking Sunshine on a Disney cruise for his birthday. We're going the first week of September, so I made sure that I took out money in here to basically like pay myself back on my credit card. But I'm so happy to be cash stuffing this again. This is the big baby, okay? Not the big daisy, like we have the big daisy for our savings challenge, but this essentially is the big baby. She holds the monies, okay? So home sweet home will be getting $100 today. Just want to put more money in here. We currently have, I leave my envelopes open because I have to go in there and update the tracker, but we currently have $7,857 saved for home sweet home. I took $700 out of here because I needed to get some furniture for this place, and I just took a little bit out of there, so we're kind of rebuilding that back up. So me adding this $100, we're gonna have $7,957 in home sweet home. So I'm just gonna put that right there, and I'm happy about that because I am going to buy my son a house. I don't know where, don't know if it'll be Tennessee. I kind of feel like I want to go back to Texas, but let me zip this up. But we will see once that time comes. So Disneyland will also be getting $100. Trying to stack Sunshine up with some monies, y'all. Ooh, when I tell y'all the bills that they gave me are horrendous, they are really horrendous, okay? And Disney, okay, we're doing good. So Disney will have $4.50 in there. Becoming Her will only be getting $20 today. And I'm saying only 20 because I have already purchased a lot of things to help me get back into myself. I have like my walking pad. I'm gonna be doing my cooking and my meal prepping, and then this will just go to anything like extracurricular that it is that I may need. Like I can take like cookbook money out of here to get a cookbook or something like that, or just something to make me feel like me, or do something nice for myself. So emergency fund, our emergency fund will be getting $75 today. So we have 50, 70, and 5 for our emergency fund. And I don't have much in here, literally don't have much in here. Then prioritizing where I put my money, and emergency fund is a priority, but just like at that moment, it literally needed to go somewhere else. Like the girl needed furniture and all of that stuff. But stationery will be getting $75 as well. So we have 50, 70, and 5 for stationery. You know, this is really like when I use on like my budgeting supplies, stickers, planners, all of that fun stuff. And I stay down the street from a Hobby Lobby, and I definitely need to go in there when I have enough money to do so, just so that I don't overspend. And then so this mini envelopes, if you guys don't know, when it comes to my saving challenges, you guys know I have my mini Daisy. I basically have sinking funds for those saving challenges because I'm gonna do those saving challenges all the time. So I have a grocery emergency fund, and then I have unexpected bills right here. I just want to add to my grocery emergency fund. I don't usually add to it. I usually just wait until I complete the saving challenges and I put those in here. But today I actually want to add $75 as well to our grocery emergency fund. And let's just see how much we have in here. So I have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 100, 110, 20, 20. I did that all wrong because I was doing 25. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150. So even without the $75 that I just put in here, if I needed to run and grab some stuff from the grocery store and I didn't have the money in my wallet, this is where I would get it from. So I'm happy to have that. And that is all that we have currently for our big baby. I love this binder, love it so much. Now, on to our lovely Sunshine Sinking Fund binder, which I use all the time. I use his all the time for clothes, for his haircut, for stuff that he may need for school. I am like always using his binder for those things. So today I'm kind of doing like the same amount for all of his stuff. So today Fresh Cut will be getting $10. So he has 50, 100, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he has $115 saved up for his haircuts. Clothes. Sunshine will be going to school, y'all. He will be going to preschool, and they start preschool August, like the first or second week of August. So I'm just so nervous about that, but I want to get his clothes envelope stuffed up as well. So we're adding $10 to clothes, and he has 50, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, $77 saved for Sunshine's clothes. Shoes, that man don't need not near another pair of shoes, but we're still gonna stuff it. Shoes is getting $10. So he has $10, $20, $25 saved up for shoes. Tech will also be getting $10. He got so excited over the weekend, jumped inside the pool with his iPad. Thank God for the rice method, because it definitely saved the iPad, but it's just like, Lord Jesus, now you need a waterproof case. So for tech, we have $10, $20, $25, $26, $27, and $28. Education will also be getting $10. And I really should put this in a high yield savings account, seeing that we really don't touch this envelope. So here's the 10 for education, and he currently has 100, 200, 300, 350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $415 saved up for education. Spending is essentially money that I may just send him with when he goes with someone else. When he comes with me, it comes out of his envelope in my cash wallet, but sometimes when he goes with other people, I'll make sure to save money just so he can have like some spending money with them. So he currently has $20, and this can be like me dropping him off to his dad's / grandmother's house, and his great grandmother might be there, and I might go ahead and buy for dinner, I might buy him and his great grandmother a pizza. So like that'll come out of here. And then we have his savings. Savings will also get $10. And Sunshine currently has 5,000. 25. Why I said 25,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 22, 32. $5,032 in his savings. And this, you know, that $5,000 placeholder came from last year when I completed, well, at the beginning of this year when I completed his 5K savings challenge, because that's what I wanted to do in order to start up his savings account. And then emergency fund doesn't have anything, but it is getting $10 today. And that is all we have today for Sunshine's binder. And last but not least, y'all, my binder. My binder probably ain't seen the day of light. She ain't seen nothing, nada, zilch, okay? I feel really good talking to you guys. Y'all, I found me a therapist out here. I had my first intake session. It was like the hardest thing ever. Getting back into therapy, not even getting back into therapy, because getting back into therapy is not hard. It is starting over with a new therapist. It's the fact that I built rapport with my old therapist for 2 years. Now I have to come fresh to a person, and it's like you have to explain to them how'd you get to where you are today, which means opening up old wounds. Well, stuff can still be wounds because I'm not healed from them, but having to replay or re-talk or hear myself speak these things out. I literally asked that woman, I said, can't you just get the files from my last therapist, please? Like, I'm begging you, like, please do not mentally put me through that, please. She's like, you know what, I absolutely can. So can't wait to have my second session with her. She said we should see each other weekly, and me not being in therapy and going to the intake and going to the first time let me know that therapy is something that I need, and I need to continue to do, because I was in there, y'all, with my arms crossed. I was in there, I couldn't make eye contact. I was nervous, I was fidgety. It was just so much, and I was just like, that's crazy that you wake up every day and you have a good day, and it's like, all right, am I putting on a facade? Am I not really happy? Am I not really having a good day? Or is it that because I'm not in therapy, I don't have to face the everyday issues that I have? Instead, when you're not in therapy, sometimes you gotta know when to take your loss. You gotta know when to just be like, not gonna give that my energy and not gonna give that my attention. But now that I'm going back to therapy, it's knocking at the front door, y'all. Okay, it's knocking at the front door. But yes, y'all, this is my sinking funds binder. We love her. We love her down bad. We are going to be cash stuffing her, and I'm so excited about that because she ain't got no money in here. Remember, I told you guys to be responsible, pay off debt. I wiped out my entire sinking funds binder. I left Sunshine's. I do not touch his money, but I did wipe out my own, and so I'm happy to be cash stuffing mine. So today for my sinking funds binder, skincare will be getting $20. And how did I do this? Okay, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, and I did that in 5s because sometimes I go to TJ Maxx and I find like great skincare products definitely for half of a half off. Okay, it'd be like really, really good. So Comfort Eats is getting $40. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40. And that's what I have in my first self-care envelope. So I have two self-care envelopes because I didn't want to overstuff and I didn't want to bust these. Like when it's not a zipper envelope, you want to be real careful with how much cash you actually cash stuff in there. So that's the first self-care envelope with that rinky-dink 5 right there. And then my second self-care envelope, which has nails, lashes, and laser hair removal. So nails will be getting $50. Lashes, because I've been doing my own lashes will be getting $5. And then laser hair removal will be getting $5. So far I'm still doing good with like my laser hair removal. Like it's the last thing. I just really need to find me a place with a reasonable price so I can start my sessions back up. But I was told that that is something possibly that the VA could pay for, so I'm definitely gonna look into that. So for hair is getting $200 because I have to get my hair done before my training, and then either the weekend before my training or the weekend of my training. Because I'm going to be in training Monday through Friday, a full 40 hours. This will be the first time I ever get a weekend off. I'm going to be driving to Atlanta to meet one of my internet best friends. Became best friends during COVID, never met in person, always talked to FaceTime, seen her voice, she's seen mine, been very, very supportive. So I'm just so excited to meet her in person. So we have $200 for hair because your girl got to get her hair done. And I think what I'm going to do is that rollover 20 that was in beauty, we're just going to put that in hair because that goes towards beauty as well. So hair now has $220. And I need to update all of these because I literally just wiped it all out, y'all. Clothes will be getting $10. Uh-oh, almost put 20 in there, and then I would have been walking around trying to figure out where is the money. And don't mind my trackers, y'all, they are not updated. Shoes will be getting $10 as well. Okay. Luxury goods is only getting $5 because I am going to promise myself for the last 6 months of the year, your girl is not buying another perfume. I don't need it. If you guys seen how many perfumes I have, you guys would just jaw would drop to the floor. I definitely do not need it. Fitness will be getting $15. So we have 10, 15 for fitness. Tech, I do not have on here. I do need to add that on here, but right now I don't need any type of tech goods like whatsoever. Your girl is stocked up with the cameras and the equipment and all of that. Budget with Bae will be getting $10. I did forget to cash stuff buffer. I knew I did. What is next? Future education will be getting $10. Emergency fund will be getting $10. And that is all that we have for my sinking funds binder. I know this was a very, very, very chatty cash stuffing, but I be needing people to vent to, and I guess this is why therapy is needed. Let me grab my cash wallet because I needed to add, I believe it is $15 to buffer. Yep, so we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 for buffer. Need to clean her off as well, but okay, you guys. Thank you guys for hanging in here as long as you guys did. I really, really appreciate it. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all of my social media platforms. In the meantime and in between time, I'm not gonna quit my job, y'all. Talk to somebody who understood and somebody who was gonna break it down to somebody so they know what they were doing were wrong, and they're not gonna take my hard work and everything for granted. So y'all pray for your girl. Y'all pray for Sunshine's mommy, okay? Y'all pray for Sunshine's mommy. Pray for my heart. Hug my heart. All of that stuff, you guys. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.